Hey everybody, welcome back. Plarium just dropped a sneak peek video, so I was thinking we should go over that. I've seen the other content creators go over it, and I'm gonna kind of put my 2 cents in, and then I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of advice for my for my subscribers, I guess, for the viewers. But let's just kind of get into it, okay? Here we go.
Hey everyone, Update 3.0 is almost here, so here's a sneak peek of what you can expect when it goes live. First up, Update 8.30 comes just in time for Raid turning 5 years old. Teleria is celebrating with the Festival of Creation, a huge party for all people to mark the very creation of Teleria itself. There's going to be loads of events, tournaments, summon boosts, and a bunch of free stuff. We've even redecorated the
So first thing, you got to give it to Raid. Their videos, like their announcement videos, are always on point. They're always good shit. Got to give it to that.
Bastion to get in the party mood. To help oversee this joyous occasion, we've hired a truly magical master of ceremonies. Meet Armand's the Magnificent. This enigmatic and mysterious.
First off, right, and I've heard other people say this too, he looks just like Jack Sparrow, so he looks just like Johnny Depp. And if you see, he's got two different color eyes. He's got what's called heterochromia. It's a genetic mutation to give you two different color irises.
Wanderer will be hosting all sorts of activities during the Festival of Creation, so keep an eye out for him. Armand's is a legendary support champion for the Barbarians faction.
So essentially, this guy is Lysandra on steroids because he does way more CC than she does, and he has a lot of the same abilities. So he is speed lead in battles. He does a lot of turn meter manipulation. As you can see, he turns people into sheep, and then if you're not a sheep, he does other things to you like stun and decrease your turn meter and whatnot.
He'll be available via
So we'll actually do a video just kind of breaking down his abilities and, you know, if I think you should go for him or not.
Special fusion event running from March 7th to March 22nd, and you won't want to miss out. He's rocking turn meter manipulation, sheep debuffs, and cooldown extension. Armand's is a real showstopper. You can check out everything related to Raid's 5th anniversary with the Festival of Creation page, so you can.
So expect a lot of things to be happening in Raid, especially when they do like this page itself that shows you all the events going on. That means there's so many events that they have to condense them into a schedule. And I've heard there's whispers that there's going to be another guaranteed champion event that might be from Ancients or Sacreds or whatever. They might do like an event style like they did for Michinaki and whatnot. So keep an eye on that.
Can stay up to date. The 5th anniversary party is not the only thing that's happening. There's also plenty of other things to get excited about in Update 8.30. We're adding new progress missions to reflect all the awesome.
So let's look at the progress missions while we have them on screen because I'm going to point some stuff out. Okay. As you can see here, these are going to be the new progress missions to get up to Marius the Gallant or whatever, the Roman horse person, which is a really cool looking legendary. And it looks like it's really tailored for arena, which is great because when you get to the very, very end game like myself, you kind of go into couple different camps. You're either going to be really big into arena, really big into Hydra, really big into like dungeon teams, stuff like that. Like you end up kind of specializing because this game is so big to where there's so many things that are needed. You can't really like, you know what I mean? Right? Especially if you're not like a Kraken or a whale, you can't really put too much effort into all the places and try to be the best at all of them. Like myself, I'm kind of diverting I'm in Hydra a lot for my clan to the point where I do score the highest in my clan for Hydra Clash points. But now I'm trying to get into live arena because I'm pushing to try and get Quintus, and then after I get Quintus, I'm just gonna coast. Okay. But I want you to kind of look at this here. That was a tangent, sorry. Clear stage 1 of the Iron Twins Fortress on the Force Affinity. Now you look at this and think, I should be able to clear like stage 15, which I already clear all the time when it's up, right? And that should count. But I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't. And I'm 99.9% sure it does not. Because there is another quest in here that states like beat this stage or higher in a certain area. And it doesn't say that for these dungeon missions. This is what really bugs the shit on me, is this mission here should say clear stage 1 or higher of the Iron Twins on Force Affinity. because the majority of the player base has already got their team that farms Iron Twins on the highest difficulty every affinity every week. Okay, we already have it. It's a bit of like, I'm just gonna say, it's a bit of bullshit that you have to go back to level 1 and do it like that. There were other missions that were like that too for Arbiter that really kind of crushed us. Okay, but for these Marius missions, they are time. This is a time gap. Okay, you have to wait for it to turn into Force. You have to wait right here. This one I think is Spirit right here for the Iron Twins. Okay, win 100 bronze, silver, or gold chests in live arena. What is that about? Another time gap right there. Like, I understand they put out content and they don't want you to do it right, like immediately right away, because that takes away from well, it forces them to try and come out with more content faster, and they're trying to buy themselves time, so they put time gaps in this, time stops, whatever fucking English. They do that to buy themselves time so they can come out with more content, essentially, right? All that to say, they do this to buy themselves time so they can come up with more content at a better pace. So I understand that. But it's a bit nonsensical for somebody that's already like, I've definitely done this already. I've already earned a bunch of these chests. Yes, see, look at here, reach bronze 3 in live arena. Like, if you're able to do the mission if you've completed the mission ahead of the one before, you kind of think that one should be already done too, right? Just saying. Earn 200 gold, clan gold from clan quest. That one's easy. You do a clan quest and like intermediate, I think, gives you 200.
Some content we've added to the game in the past
here. Purchase 2 items from the clan shop. You should be doing that every week.
year or so. There's
ascend 2 accessories, not artifacts, accessories.
180 new
and then 2 artifacts here, and then again, clear stage 1 of the Iron Twins on Magic Affinity.
missions coming, focused on the
Clear hard mode stage 1 or higher of the Dragon's Lair 20 times. That's what I'm talking about. Iron Twins should say this. And it doesn't even have to be like 20 times, but like clear stage 1 or higher of the Iron Twins on this affinity, right? But what they're trying to do is, I guess if you are a mid-game player that's working your way up, you're already going to be at that stage. So it's like, okay, we'll do this now. Because that's how the Arbiter missions were set up in the first place.
hard mode dungeons live arena.
Ascend 4 artifacts to level 2 of Ascension. So here's another thing that you need to keep your brain in, okay? If you can wait on ascending gear, if you're not that high in resources for gear, which you should be with the Ascension materials, since there's so many teams out right now that do 25 Sand Devil, 25 Shogun, hold it if you have to, because I guarantee you, this is not retroactive. You're going to have to do 2 of these, like get this up to, or ascend 4 to level 2 when this mission comes up. You won't get credit for doing it before, okay? So something to keep in mind.
Cursed City and more.
Spend 300 clan gold in the clan shop. Easy. Earn 1,500 Mortal Soul coins from the Iron Twins Fortress. So that is essentially either a Saturday or one day of you just being like, here's another 150 gems. I'll do 6 more runs, and you should get 1,500 Mortal Soul coins. All right, those are the gray ones.
You'll be able to get your hands on
Clear hard mode stage 1 or the Ice Golem's Peak or higher 20 times. Earn 120 Immortal Soul coins from selling souls from your soul collection. Okay, so that's, they state that because you can't just earn those coins, or those soul coins through like events. You have to do it from selling souls. So this is actually, we'll put a pin on that, because I'm going to do a video after this talking about the event coming up tomorrow.
rewards for finishing each mission.
Finish within the top 20 in a tournament group. That's not hard. So, just pick it. There's actually evidence that shows that if you sandbag a lot of tournaments, you can get put in lower brackets with people that are of the same level as you, but they're not participating in those tournaments. And that is the time to shine for that. Okay? You only have to do that once.
With milestone rewards
Equip ascended artifacts and accessories.
Coming after completing.
So again, back up just a tish here.
Coming after.
Clear stage 5 of the Iron Twins Fortress on Force. Like this one here, deal 2 million damage on Hydra in 1 attack difficulty on normal. Ooh, geez, that's gonna be hard to read.
After completing 60.
They do it too fast on purpose. They don't want us seeing all of it. Deal 2 million damage on the Hydra in 1 attempt on normal, on difficulty normal.
Completing 60
I think is what it says.
Coming after completing.
Son of a bitch! I'm just not fast enough because it's there for just a second. Where are we at? 130, 133.
Words coming after.
Aha! In 1 attempt on difficulty normal.
Completing.
Okay, so they're making us go back to normal Hydra because it doesn't say or higher. You have to go back to normal Hydra and do that much.
60.
Now it says attempt. It doesn't mean you, I don't know if it means you keep the key or not. So it's something to
120 consider. And all 100.
So you get a sacred shard for the first 60 missions. You get 2 legendary skill tomes for the next 60. And for the last 60, you get Horseman. Bojack
180
Horseman.
missions. Completing.
Clear stage 5 or higher of the Phantom Shogun's Grove 10 times on auto. Clear hard mode stage 1, Fire Knight 20 times. Earn 200 bronze, silver, or gold crests. I thought it said chest, I'm sorry, in the last part. Crests in Live Arena. So this is very easy. Like, this is really, for me, this is 4 battles in Live Arena, 4 wins, right, for me, because I'm mid to high gold 2. Obtain 1 mythical artifact from any dungeon. Again, very easy challenge here. You just run, you know, hard stage 10 of whatever, or whatever hard mode until you hit it.
All of them will give you a new free Void Legend.
Upgrade an area bonus to level 2 for Live Arena. Okay, so again, like if we just pop back onto mine here, what that's talking about is not your regular Great Hall, obviously, right? Since these missions are geared towards here, these area bonuses. And those look to be retroactive. They do. I think those will be retroactive. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it right here. It's retroactive. So don't feel like you need to hold your coins until later. It looks like retroactive, which is great because the original Great Hall, these were retroactive too. So the only bummer about this Great Hall and these area bonuses is these actually gave CBC points and these don't, which bit of a mess up. Plarium, I think you should have changed that. Whatever. Here we go. The 3-minute preview video is me breaking it down for like 13. Earn 240 lesser oils from the Sand Devil's Necropolis. Again, easy mission.
Legendary champion.
Hold up, you shifty fucks.
Champion.
Shogun's Grove. Void. Clear 10. Looks like Soul Cross levels of the Cursed City is what I'm going to guess this says. Let's make that bigger.
Yep.
10 lesser levels. Oh, no. Phantom Shogun's Grove. Damn them and their Adobe. Clear 10 stages in the Cursed City. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. But again, I guarantee one of these missions is you need to clear the Cursed City like 100% on every difficulty, which for me, I haven't even cleared it once yet, and I'm a fucking whale, all right? That tells you how difficult it is. I don't have all the right champions, and I refuse to switch every person in my like rotation into stun gear to get through some of these bullshit fucking levels. Like, here's something. Let me show you this. I am going to be stuck on this until I get a spider. I have fed, I don't know how many spiders, champions, in my career in raid, right? I cannot clear this stupid fucking level. I can get all the way to the end, and I've done it twice with everyone alive on the team, with their cooldowns ready to go, like they're ready to whoop ass, and they just can't do it. And it's because I don't have Alsgore, which would save me, and I don't have a spider, which spider is essential. I could do this if I had spider. I've fed so many of them. So my recommendation for everybody now is with Curse City is you keep 2 copies of every fucking epic if you can. I'm thinking at least 2 because you're gonna need them. All right, but that's a little rant from me because that really is like tilted me. So, and it's made doing fusions pretty much mandatory.
Champion. Marius the Gallant.
Horseman.
This equine skinwalker isn't one to horse around. He's got a great set of skills that we can't wait to show you in an upcoming dedicated Champion Spotlight video. Stay tuned. Update 8.30 also has some quality of life updates for you to enjoy.
You can definitely tell the Beta Ray Bill like inspiration for that guy, because if you look at Beta Ray Bill right now in the Marvel comics, it looks just like Marius. Same fucking feathered helmet and everything. So yeah, so this part is just going to tell you that they're doing more area bonuses, which they should have done in the first place. Okay? It's too late now. It's too late. So just like these area bonuses having Clan Boss. Oh, upgrade this area to give you more speed or damage in Clan Boss. When you came out with these area bonuses doing that, it's too late. Players that are able to fill out these banners don't need that anymore. Okay? So like they've added Sand Devils and Phantom Shogun's Grove and Soul in Curse City. Okay? The first 2, boo, you don't need them. Okay? Unless you are struggling for, like, say you have Godseeker and Neri and an HP burner that farms Sand Devil 25 or 24. Maybe you need some more defense or HP for Godseeker. Okay? I can understand that. But at this time, it's already too late. Right? Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil, and then right down here to Curse City. Curse City is going to be my recommendation to everybody. Okay, other than Fire Knight Hard, right, for the Fire Knight area, Curse City and Hydra. Those are the 3. Okay, and if we quick just gander at mine, I maxed out speed in Hydra right away. Number 1 thing you need in Hydra, you need speed. And the other things you need in Hydra the most are resistance and accuracy. I'm going to max resistance out, then accuracy, and then I'm going to work on this. Everything else, like damage is needed, right? But surviving is more important. The longer you live in Hydra, the more damage you're going to do. So this is my recommendation to everybody still, is put your points into Hydra battles. My 2 cents, right? Another tangent. Wonderful. Let's keep going.
One we're sure will help you with crushing these new progress missions is an expansion to the area bonuses in the Great Hall.
And he's right on that, because you're going to really want to put effort into Soul Cross. Like, that's the hardest part in the fucking game.
You'll soon be able to enhance your champion's effectiveness in the Sand Devil's Necropolis. Phantom Shogun's Grove. You'll just need to earn crests in Live Arena to upgrade them.
Live Arena isn't as hard as you think it is. If you want to look, again, I fucking swoon over Sheeny as a PvP player. But Sheeny knows his shit, and if you look at him, he has such a restricted pool of champions for Live Arena, and he's in Gold 4, he does plat finishes, he knows his shit. It's just take a look at him, and then start taking the information he's dishing out, because that's what I'm doing.
Speaking of,
and I've secured Gold 3 Tag Team Arena. I almost finished in plat on the reset last night. I fell asleep, and that's my problem. I think if I want to finish in plat, I need to wake up when the reset's happening and then push, and I would have finished.
PvP. The other improvement is a tracker for classic arena offense battles. In order to stay in your current tier, you need to initiate at least a counter to help resolve that particular issue. When 8.30 goes live, you'll see it above your classic arena points bar. Finally,
this really is nothing. If you're doing what you're supposed to do in raid, you are taking your arena tokens and you're taking them all down every day. There's no reason you shouldn't be putting those to 0. I do it every day. You can do it too. I work a full-time job. You got this, okay?
it wouldn't be a sneak peek without showing off some awesome champions our team has been working.
So this is going to be something I'm going to tell you right now. The last mythic we needed is for Ogre and Tribes, and we're getting it, and it's going to show him right here. He's like a little Hulk-esque person, a little Bruce Banner into the big Hulk, okay? They show a new High Elf, looks like Legendary, and then a new Legendary for Sylvan Watchers. This is March. It's my favorite holiday this month, St. Patrick's Day. I watched Nubkeck's video, and Nubkeck's, I think, did something he wasn't supposed to do, and he kind of maybe hinted at a guaranteed champion event coming for the Sylvan Watchers Legendary. The information for the abilities and everything for those new champions are going to come out tomorrow on the 5th. Okay. So something to keep in mind, right? If you're a big whale and spender, you're going to do whatever. You're going to go for Marius, or not Marius, but you're going to go for the new fusion. But also remember that you might need some shards for this new guaranteed legendary, okay?
On. You've already met Armand's the Magnificent and Marius the Gallant, but they're not alone. The Ogren tribes are getting their first mythical champion. Mythical champ. Tribes are
His name is Gizmak.
getting their first mythical champion.
And he looks kind of cool here. And then you see the God of War reference. Right.
Try not to make this scrawny little fella angry. His alternate
big troll with fire totem. Yeah.
form has a monstrous temper. There's also reinforcements coming for.
So again, it is highly thought that this is St. Patrick or St. Patrick's name in Gaelic. I don't know what it is. I'd have to look it up. And then you have this high elf chick over here who looks like one of the riders of the Rohirrim. Okay. This guy, I was going to think might be Cenarius for the Celtic religion, but I don't think so. I'm kind of surprised they don't do like Lu the sun god and shit like that.
For the High Elves and Sylvan Watchers, in the form of a mighty warrior and an ancient Fey spirit
Ancient Fey spirit.
respectively. You can check out the update highlights posted on our forums.
Will be posted tomorrow, which is the 5th.
If you want to see their skills before they join the fight for Teleria.
So the thought is it's going to be a guaranteed for this guy. Okay.
And that's everything we got to show you this time around.
Also, this has to be a low level in Curse City because the Horseman is just beating ass.
We hope you're excited to celebrate Raid's 5th anniversary.
That's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's going to be it for the video. Yeah. That's me breaking it down. Sorry, it's a lot of rambling. It's 20 minutes. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.